So what we have here is my first standalone distortion pedal, which is the ProCo. Check this out. ProCo, the same people that brought you the Rat, now have the Brat. So this was probably 96, 97, whenever they first came out. My dad took me to a music store, University Music in Gainesville, Florida, and I think over the years they've owned at least two stores. I think one in Keystone Heights and one in Gainesville, possibly more. The owner's son worked at the Gainesville location. Usually he kind of ran it, Paul, which he passed away, I guess, not too long after we got some of our guitar equipment from there. But when you didn't have a lot of money, and I'm sure a lot of parents came into the stores buying their kids stuff and said, I don't want to spend 60 to 80 bucks on a Rat or, Boss whatever pedals that were big at the time. So they said, okay, we got something for you. We got something, I don't remember if this was $29.99 or $39.99, but it was an affordable pedal. And one of the YouTube videos I seen, the lady said that B stands for bargain rat. Bargain rat. So Brat. And this is also known as a roadkill in a different color configuration. So there's a ProCo roadkill and ProCo Brat. They're the same pedal. In the olden days, these were not well reviewed. But people modified them. Maybe they clipped a diode or added a couple components, cheap components to it, and they turned this into what they considered to be a Rat sounding pedal. So they turned their Brat into a Rat. And I don't think many people mod these anymore from what I, doing Google search and stuff, but these guys in the last few years have went up from like a $15 pedal you could buy like on eBay or whatever to a $180 pedal. Who is going to pay $180 for that? It's not because of how it works or functions, right? Because it's so not good reviewed. But I guess just for a vintage collectible item, most people probably threw these in the trash or put them in a basement somewhere and forgot about them. So people always wanted the Rats because of the better quality, the more expensive, I guess, components. It's not a bypass switch or anything there. It doesn't even have an LED, which is one of the big problems people have with them, is you don't know if it's on or off, and your battery will run dead apparently if you leave it on. But one reviewer, a lady that was reviewing this, said she actually liked this pedal, and she had two reasons why. And first reason was it doesn't add a whole lot of noise to your amplifier like some of the fuzz and pedals do. And the second reason, she said, is note clarity. Not just in single plucking, plucking a single string, but also like doing bar chords and plucking multiple strings at once. She said this pedal is really good with turning up the distortion and still having note clarity. It only has a 9-volt battery compartment. There is no like 9-volt connector for like a DC adapter, AC/DC adapter. And this is just stickers, just a paper, so it's probably pretty fragile. I'd imagine a lot of that is not in good shape when you find these guys. And you probably hardly ever find the box anymore. Extreme Distortion Unit. This little box with the big attitude, made in the USA. Look at there, your warranty is actually, you'd have to cut up the box to get your warranty card mailed out, right? So instead of having a warranty card or piece of paper inside the box, you got the box itself. There are absolutely a few videos where I don't demo stuff because I'm in a time crunch, or it's the middle of the night, 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m. I don't want to wake up kids and all, like demoing amplifiers and guitars and stuff. But I really don't like to do it. I want to give you guys at least a sneak peek or something of these things. So I have my two main guitars that I play, the strings are really old. I'm fixing to probably replace all the strings, so I don't want to demo with that. But the one I'm demoing it here with is my Gibson Epiphone Strat, the Fat S210, one of the two commonly known Epiphone Strats. but it's a work in progress. I just changed the string gauge to heavier strings, and I'm like halfway there maybe, but I haven't re-intonated it yet. So when I started recording, I actually got it sounds when I'm doing like strums, like 3 or 4 strings at a time, chords and stuff, it sounds like it's out of tune, even though I just tuned it like right before pressing the record button. So I couldn't really demo this fully, but I'm going to just demo a little bit, just so you can hear how it sounds. Is it just a gain pedal? Is it a true distortion pedal? And I am demoing it through my new to me Fender 2x12 Hot Rod Deville tube amplifier. This is new to me. It has a really nice clean channel, and it's very loud. This cord's bundled around, microphone's not making connections. Phono cords here. The little blue cord there's got a lot of issues with it, but let's listen to it on clean sound at the neck pickup. No reverb. Now keep in mind that since I did the string change, I have not just adjusted the intonation again, so it is definitely off a little bit. I just tuned it up with a tuner, so it should be pretty close to being in tune, just not intonated. I'm going down to the bridge pickup. So we can kind of hear what it sounds like. Now we're going to turn the Brat on. Distortion about a quarter up. Let's turn it on the neck pickup here. Enjoyed the demo. Just because these guys sell for like 150, 170, 180 doesn't mean that you have to pay that. Sometimes you might find this free or cheap, or at a yard sale, flea market, thrift store. Somebody might have it in their basement or their garage. They're just been sitting there for 25 years. As people are saying that they're finding these for cheap. But if you go on eBay, you're probably not going to find it cheap. You know, the vintage collectors or whatever, you know, I'm not going to mention whether I think it's worth that or not, because I didn't pay anywhere near that. But, you know, take care, guys.